Hi people, how are you? Today we're going to be talking about Poison in Their Hearts, which is the third book in the Castle in Their Bones trilogy by Sebastian. And I have to say, for me it was an amazing read. I think it concludes the trilogy so well, and I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't what it delivers, which is a very good thing because it kept me on my toes without knowing how it was going to end, what was going to happen, if alliances were going to be swapped or not, or if people were going to stay with the ideas that they have at the beginning of the book or they were to change, and how the final showdown, so to speak, with the Empress will go down. So I honestly, I have read all of her books, and I have to say that I was, the idea of having this evil kind of empress who had these three daughters, and she had them, not because she wanted to be a mother exactly, but because she saw them as species to sold and to barter in order to get what she wants, which is expanding her own territory, and she doesn't care for the lives of her own children. So she's like, this abusive mother who does whatever she wants in order to get whatever she wants to get. So yeah, for me that was a very compelling thing, and having these three sisters that at the very beginning they want to be loved by this unreachable mother who has been despising them from the moment they were born. So I did love the evolution that all three sisters have during the trilogy, in which they began to see that the mother figure that they have, it's not what they want or what they expect. It's not a mother that cares for him or nurtures him, but it's a mother that tries to manipulate them. And even if she has to destroy them, she will go to the lengths of destroying them if she has to. So at the first book, it's going to be, this review is going to have spoilers of the previous two books, so yeah, if you haven't read them, stop it. Okay, in the first book we lose Sophronia because she realized how deep her mother machinations run. So she kind of, she dies defending what she believes in, and she reaches her sisters and tries to tell them what's going on, really going on. And then we have in the second book, we have Daphne coming to terms with this idea that the mother figure, as I was saying, that they have is really playing them. And this is Beatriz book, and also it's lots of characters book. I was surprised by that because we were following this line in which each book was one sister, and we have like alternate chapters with the other ones. But this is like multi-character kind of book, which I did love because we have Beatriz, we have Violie, we have Daphne, and I think that all the stories and all the viewpoints, intercede with each other and provide more information. And yeah, I did love that. So we are going to be following Beatriz, Daphne, Cleon, Violie, other characters which I'm not going to say. They travel their journey in order to defeat this evil empress. I was going to say evil queen. Yeah, because I don't know, I love this cover. It reminds me so much of Snow White. I don't know why, probably because of the red lips and the black hair. That's amazing. I love all the covers of the series. Anyway, I do love that we are going to be following them in the journey back home. Different journeys, different reasons, different ways of going back home to confront their own fears and their own way of dealing with their mother. So I did love that, and I did love that we are reading and we are not sure exactly. Are they going to be able to win? Are they going to, Daphne and Beatriz are going to fall back into the fold? Are they going to be able to escape the clutches of their mother? What's going to happen in this book? I'm not going to say much more about it, only to say that I did love, as I said, the evolution of the sisters. I did love to see how much they began to rely on each other. The very beginning was, like they did love each other from the very first book. It was like this competition going on between them, because they wanted the approval, they wanted the love of their mother. So, you know, they kind of fight sometimes against each other, and, you know, and I love also how they use everything they have. I mean, their mother have trained them to be these versions of themselves, how to manipulate, how to hurt people, how to have this perfect mask going on, how to, you know, say things and think and be strategic and being ruthless. And in the end, they are even going to use all of that in order to fight their mother. So you are what you made us, so now you're going to pay the consequences. Is something that resonates in this book. The consequences in the way that we have realized, we have opened our eyes, and you are not a person who deserves our loyalty, our trust, our love. You're nothing, so we are coming for you, mama. So yeah, I did love that, but it's not so easy to come to this point. There's going to be a lot of doubt, a lot of fear, a lot of hatred, a lot of how we are going to do that. And I love the way, as I say, that Laura Sebastian concludes the trilogy and what they are going to do in order to gain their own freedom and the freedom of everyone around them. So I love that we have true family, like the love they have for each other, these sisters. And also we are going to have found family in the form of friends, in the form of love, in the form of, you know, being their own personas. And I love how people who were trying to lay low just raise their own stakes and proclaim who they really are: kings, princes, princesses, empresses. Empresses? Is that the plural of empress? Empress? I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing that right. So, yeah, I mean, I do love how satisfying the end is. I don't know what she's going to write next, but I'm all for it, because I love how she writes, I love how she develops characters, and I love the stories that she comes up with. So if you have read her, you're going to love this one. If you have never read anything of her, I will recommend any of her books. This trilogy is amazing though. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye!